Well, I done, I done, I gather round the hearth, boys, and raise a foaming glass to a document of freedom that we've brought to pass. John Dickinson, he held a quill to keep the tyrants out, but we built ourselves a frame, boys, that's full of holes and doubt. We called it Perpetual Union, a name that sounds so grand, but the power stays in Richmond or in Philly's patchwork land. It's a firm league of friendship, or so the papers say, but nobody's got a shilling on this March 1st day. Each state is its own master with a crown upon its head, while the Congress begs for copper just to buy the army bread. Huzzah for the articles, huzzah for the weak. It's the sovereign's independence that we've all come here to seek. One vote for Little Delaware and one for New York State. We argue round the table till the hour's getting late. We can't tax a single farmer, we can't regulate the trade. We're just 13 different nations in a union we have made. If we want to change a letter or a comma or a line, all 13 must say, "Hey sir," or it's left to rot and pine. It's a firm league of friendship, or so the papers say, but nobody's got a shilling on this March 1st day. Each state is its own master with a crown upon its head, while the Congress begs for copper just to buy the army bread. King to rule us now, no parliament to fear, but the coffers they are empty and the British still are near. The paper money's worthless, it's a continental joke, and the United Part of States, boys, is vanishing like smoke. So drink to the Confederation while the parchment's still in sight, before we call a new convention to set the damn thing right. 13 votes to fix it, 13 states to agree. I'll see you in Annapolis, boys, or maybe Philly.
Tell you about a night in Chinatown. Oh, when the air was cold, but the gym was getting hot, deep in Hershey, Pennsylvania, where the fans filled every spot. The calendar said March the 2nd, back in '62. The Philadelphia Warriors had a job they had to do. Wilt stepped on the hardwood, standing 7'1" and tall. The New York Knicks were shaking when they saw him grab the ball. He's a mountain. 100 points for the Big Dipper tonight. Unstoppable. He's reaching for the stars and he's holding them tight. From the paint to the line, he was making them fall. The greatest show of rhythm on a game of basketball. 100 March 2nd. He started with a layup, then a finger roll so sweet. By halftime, 41 were down. He didn't miss a beat. The crowd began to chant it. Give the ball to Wilt. A monument of greatness was the only thing he built. They tried to double team him. Yeah, they tried to hold him back. But the Dipper was a freight train running on a golden track. He's a mile. 100 points for the Big Dipper tonight. Unstoppable. He's reaching for the stars and he's holding them tight. making them fall. The greatest show of rhythm on a game of basketball. 100 March 2nd. There wasn't any camera, no TV in the hall, just a radio announcer and the bounce of the ball. A ghost in the machinery, a legend in the dark, until he hit that final shot and lit a holy spark. He made it, he made it, he made it. 46 seconds left, the floor became a sea, holding up a piece of paper for the world to see. He's a mound, 100 points for the Big Dipper tonight. Unstoppable. He's reaching for the stars and he's holding them tight. From the paint to the line, he was making them fall. The greatest show of rhythm on a game of basketball. Can you feel the magic? 100. It's written in the books now. 100. He went 28 for 32 from the line. Oh, Wilt the Stilt, you're looking so by the dawn's early light on the Baltimore Bay. A poet watched as the sky turned to gray. Through the perilous fight and the rocket's red glare, he looked for the flag and it still was right there. In the mud of Fort McHenry, through the smoke and the rain, the story of freedom was etched in the pain. He scribbled the words on a letter's cold back, a testament born from the British attack. Oh, the Star-Spangled Banner, long may it wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. On March 3rd, 1931, the law was finally signed to keep the spirit of the nation forever intertwined. From a poem in the dark to a nation's decree. On March 3rd, we found our melody. But the words needed wings, so they turned to the past, to a melody built for a spirit to last. To Anacreon in heaven, an old London air from a gentleman's club. The music was there. John Stafford Smith's notes so wide and so high flew over the ramparts to gallantly fly. A song for the ages with a range like the sea, the sound of a people who chose to be free. Oh, the Star-Spangled
in the dark to a nation's decree on March 3rd. We found our melody.
Dust begins to rise in the Kansas heat beneath industrial skies. Patient zero coughs into the grain, microscopic sparks of light that shine. The world is bleeding in a trench of mud, but a quiet killer drifting through the blood across the sea. On the breath of tired men, the cycle starts and starts again. Invisible, the wind is carrying the neutral tongues were the first to speak the name. All the sensors fan the hidden flame. Heliotrope, the color of the end. The lungs turn heavy, that will not defend. A sight's a keen storm, a lightning striking sign. Nowhere to run and nowhere left to hide. The bells are ringing for the empty street. The sound of silence.
Custom house is closing, but the fire is just starting. But the fire is just starting. One shilling for a haircut, a debt unpaid, a sentry at the door, a bayonet displayed. Young Edward starts to shout, where's the money for the wig? The butt of a musket makes the boy's head spin like a rig. The crowd starts closing in, the bells begin to tone. Not for a fire in the heart, but a fire in the soul. They're calling us mob, they're calling us dogs, but we're the ones living under the shadow of the hogs. Ice in the fist, clubs in the air, the records are trembling, the people are there. Fire and be damned, the captain screams loud, but who owns the street when you're facing the crowd? Red on the white, blood on the snow. How much oppression until the powder blows? 5 lives gone in a cloud of lead. The monarchy lives on the backs of the dead. King Street burns. The tide has turned. Crispus Sack stands tall, the front of the line. A man seeking freedom ahead of his time. 2 lead balls to the chest, he's the first to fall. The Inca Paul Revere starts to write it on the wall. Samuel Gray, James Caldwell, Maverick and Carr. The crown crossed the line and they went too far. Was it a riot? Was it a plan? Or just the breaking point of a common man? No taxation without representation. No taxation without representation. Red on the white, blood on the snow. How much oppression until the powder blows? 5 lives gone in a cloud of lead. The monarchy lives on the backs of the dead. King Street burns. The tide has turned. They call it a massacre. Yeah. They call it a crime. Yeah. The fuse is lit. It's revolution time. Remember the 5. Remember the 5. Remember the 5. In the winter of '36, the Texas wind blew cold across the dusty river where a story would unfold. The mission walls were crumbling, but the spirits there were high. 180 some odd men had gathered there to die. They came from Tennessee and Kentucky and the plains of Illinois to stand beside the Texians, a band of men and boys. Young Travis drew a line of sand beneath the midday sun. He said, the gates are open, if there's any man would run. But Bowie held his knife in hand, though he was sick in bed. And Crockett kept his rifle clean, or so the legend said. They watched the red flag waving from San Fernando's spire, knowing well the Mexican would meet them with his fire. Oh, remember the Alamo, where the limestone turned to red. Remember all the brave ones in their cold and dusty bed. The bugle played to yellow, a song of no retreat, but they found a kind of glory in the shadow of defeat. 13 days of thunder, 13 nights of dread, while Santa Anna's cannons filled the air with screaming lead. Then came the 6th of March, before the morning light had broke. The silent dawn was shattered by the cannon fire and smoke. The columns moved like shadows 'neath the walls of ancient stone, and for a final hour those men stood all alone. They fell in the chapel, they fell in the yard. They died for a dream that was heavy and hard. No man left to tell it, no man left to cry. Just the wind through the mesquite and a pale Texas sky. Now the tourists walk the mission, and the city's grown so tall, but you can feel the spirits round the cracks in every wall. From the river to the Brazos, they remember how they fell, how they traded life for Texas, and that mission turned to hell. Yeah, the fire was extinguished on that cold and bloody dawn, but the echo of their rifles is forever marching on. Oh, remember the Alamo, where the limestone turned to red. Remember all the brave ones in their cold and dusty bed. The bugle played Digello, a song of no retreat, but they found a kind of glory in the shadow of defeat. On the 6th of March they fallen in the dust of San Antone.
Boston's cold in the early spring. March the 7th, a hollow thing. I've been digging in the copper, kneeling in the clay, searching for a language that the light could never say. I built a wild cradle for the word you couldn't speak, to find the hum of heaven in a thimble and a leaf. Oh, let the current carry me through the marrow and the iron and the salt of the sea. I whispered to the liquid, I begged it to be true. Mr. Watson, come here, I've a hunger for the view. It's a long, dark walk on a thin, bright line between your silence, darling, and this heart of mine. We've laid the copper vine across the floor, a metal vein to knock upon your door. The bitter cup is trembling, and the spark begins to crawl, to break the heavy silence of the hall. I'm a beggar at the mouthpiece, a ghost within the frame, waiting for the lightning just to whisper out your name. My mother is the quiet, My lover is the hush. I'm the only one screaming in the electric rush. I gave a voice to the wind, gave a song to the stone, but I'm still just a man talking to the bone. Oh, let the current carry me through the marrow and the iron and the soul of the sea. I whispered to the liquid, I begged it to be true. Mr. Watson, come here, I've a hunger for the view. Come here, I wanna see you. Come here through the wire. The silence is a heavy thing. March the 7th, the world began to ring.
The calendar flipped to 50, what a groovy scene. March 8th is here, the sweetest ride you've ever seen. The line is moving fast down in Wolfsburg town. The ultimate cruiser is finally coming around. Oh, it's a Type 2, baby, let's hit the coast. The combi's here, let's make a toast with a split window view and a heart of gold. The coolest shape to ever hit the road. Yeah, we're loaded up and we're feeling free in a flower power bus by the salty sea. Throw the longboards on the rack, let the engine hum. March 8, oh March 8. We're headed where the tide is high and the surfers come. It's more than a van, it's a home on wheels. You can't imagine how good that freedom feels. Oh, it's a Type 2, baby, let's hit the coast. The combi's here, let's make a toast with a split window view and a heart of gold. The coolest shape to ever hit the road. Yeah, we're loaded up and we're feeling free in a flower power bus by the salty sea. March 8, 1950. Looking so clean, looking so nifty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Type 2, March 8. Catch a wave in the bus today.
One, two, three, let's go. One, two, three, let's go. One, two, three, let's go. March the 9th, New York City sky. The toy fair saw a brand new high. Ruth had a vision, a brand new way to change the way the children play. Out with the ladies, in with the style. A plastic queen with a winning smile. In a black and white striped swimsuit, the original icon. Totally cute. From a German dream to a global stage, turning the leaf on a brand new page. Ponytail high and her heels so thin. Let the era of the doll begin. Oh, Barbie, Barbie, living the dream since 59. In a world of pink, you really shine. You're the pilot, the doctor, the girl next door. Whatever you want, you're always more. second to none. 200 jobs and she's not done yet. An astronaut in a silver jet. A dream house built on a pink foundation. The fashion spark of a whole generation. With Christy and Ken and the glitter squad. She's breaking the mold, she's beat the odd. From Malibu sand to the moon's bright glow, there's nowhere that she wouldn't go. She's every color, she's every size. The spark of the future is in her eyes. Inspiration in a cardboard box. The girl in the heels, yeah, she really rocks. You can be anything. You can be anything. Oh, Barbie, honey, living the dream since 59. In a world of pink, you really shine. You're the pilot, the doctor, the girl next door. Whatever you want, you're always more. Plastic, fantastic, forever young. The girl who's second to none. Happy birthday, B. March 9th, the day the world turned pink. Iconic.
Interest rates climb throughout the year. The treasury bonds lost their value here. The startup capital began to dry. Withdrawal orders reached a record high. The balance sheet showed a massive hole. The Federal Bank took full control. March 10, the third largest fall, 42 billion left the digital wall behind the leader from 2008. The FDIC sealed the heavy gate. The screens went dark and the doors were shut. The wires were pulled and the lines were cut. The venture firms gave the final word. The panic spread and the news was heard. Uninsured deposits in the dark. The regulators left their morning mark. Santa Clara saw the system break. The largest run that the vault could take. No more transfers in the queue. The receivership is coming through. The clock stopped at the midday hour. The transition of the financial power. Financial power. March 10, the third largest fall, 42 billion left the digital wall behind the leader from 2008. The FDIC sealed the heavy gate. The screens went dark and the doors were shut. The wires were pulled and the lines were cut. Zero balance on the screen, the third largest failure we have seen since the crash of 2008. The state took the keys at the gate. Lock the gate. Lock the gate.
6 reactors standing cold by the shoreline. A Futaba border units G built them heavy as the lava. Daiichi #1, keeping industry alive. Uranium 235 tucked inside the core to thrive. Circularly clad in control rods in the geometry, fueling the grid, a pillar of the Japanese economy. Basement full of diesel for the backup cooling flow. Connected to the grid, but the tide is getting low. Designed for the tremors, built to withstand the shock. A technological fortress sitting right on the rock. Just a hum in the turbine, steady pressure in the pipe. Ignoring every warning until the conditions were right.
March 11, the lines are all dead. The water is boiling, the status is red. Daiichi is stalling, the system is failing. The weight of the ocean is over the railing. The core is ascending, the pressure is high. A shadow is cast on the Pacific sky.
2:46 p.m. The floor falls out to Hoku 9.0 magnitude. The shaking is the prologue. The grid goes dead, but the diesels kick to life until the ocean swells up like a serrated knife. 14 meters high, overspilling every barrier, drowning every generator. Nothing could be scarier. Station blackout, total loss of all the power. The heat starts climbing every minute, every hour. Water level dropping, fuel rods exposed and bare. Hydrogen is building in the stagnant heavy air. Unit 1, Unit 3, then the roof begin to blow. Meltdown in the dark where the radiation glows.
March 11, the lines are all dead. The water is boiling, the status is red. Daiichi is stalling, the system is failing. The weight of the ocean is over the railing. The core is ascending, the pressure is high. A shadow is cast on the Pacific sky.
Now the zone is a circle, 20 kilometers wide, 150,000 people with nowhere to hide. Iodine 131, cesium on the breeze. Radioactive isotopes settling in the trees. Level 7 on the scale, matching up with Chernobyl. An environmental scar that's becoming global. 1,000 steel tanks holding water by the shore to be filtered and released to the Pacific floor. 4 decades of cleanup. Concrete in the lead, sending robots in the ruins where a human can't tread. The fuel is still cooling, deep inside the wreckage. A permanent reminder of the high voltage package.
The sirens scream, but the lines are all dead. The water is boiling, the status is red. Daiichi is stalling, the system is failing. The weight of the ocean is over the railing. The core is ascending, the pressure is high. A shadow is cast on the Pacific sky. Savannah, Georgia, March the 12th, 1912. Juliet called the girls, ring that freedom bell. From the Girl Guide spark across the ocean blue. She lit a fire in the south and the dream came true. 18 girls in the parlor, hearts ready to fly, with the trefoil on their sleeve and the whole world in their eyes. Whoa, oh, Girl Scouts were shining bright. Courage, confidence, we own the night. Sister to every scout, hand in hand we stand, making the world better. Yeah, that's the plan. Be prepared, be bold. We're still the same, while hearts in a brand new space. Every girl who's ever worn these colors knows the truth. We're stronger together, that's the promise of our Girl Scouts, we're shining bright. Courage, confidence, we own the night. Sister to every scout, hand in hand we stand, making the world better. Come on, take my hand, be prepared, be bold, be you through and through. From 1912 straight to me and you. March 12th magic, everybody sing it loud. Girl Scouts forever, we're the
March 13th, the desert breeze slow, city lights below, but the stars feel close. A shadow glides, no sound in the night. 5 amber cutting through the light. We stand on rooftops, hearts in our throats, blocking the constellation, silent as ghosts. Something ancient, something
1793, cotton growing plenty, but the work's killing me. Short staple green seed, sticky as can be. Picking out them seeds by hand, that's misery. Eli Whitney, Yankee boy from the north, visited Mulberry Grove, hearing about the shortfall. Catherine Green said, boy, you got the spark. Build us some clever light up the dark. Oh, Eli Whitney, crank that gin. Wild teeth pulling, seeds flying in the wind. March 14, 1794, stamp that seal. Patent number 72X, now it's real. Cotton flying fast, 50 pounds a day. One man and a horse do the work of 50. They say Eli Whitney, you changed the game, but the world would never be the same. Yeah. Revolving cylinder with teeth made of wire, brush sweeping clean, lifting fiber higher. Seats too big to pass through the mesh so fine. Cotton comes out fluffy, leaving trash behind. No more hours slaving, no more bloody hands. Plantations cheering across the southern lands. King Cotton rising, fields stretching wide, from Savannah to the Mississippi tide. Oh, Eli Whitney, crank that gin. Revolution spinning, profits rolling in. March 14, 1794, history's page. U.S. patent granted, step into the stage. But the boom brought change, deeper roots they grew. Slavery expanded as the white fields grew. Eli Whitney, genius so bright. Your machine changed wrong into right. A night, oh, a night, oh, 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 night, night. Fought infringers, lawsuits all around. Pirates stole the plans, fortune never found. Dreamed of muskets, next interchangeable parts. But the gin's legacy tore the country apart. Eli Whitney, on that March day so fine, patented the future, crossed the moral line. Cotton gin engine of change, brought wealth and pain in equal range. March 14, 1794, remember the day when one inventor sparked seed America's fate. No, Eli Whitney.
Back in 1869, Cincinnati town, Harry Wright called the shots, turned it all around. No more amateurs, no hiding the pay. First pros on the diamond, stepping up to play. Red stockings rolling high, flashing in the sun. George swinging for the fun from the Queen.
just glory on the field. The Wright brothers leading, the future revealed. They made it pro, they made it real, turned a game into a dream we still feel. Stockings.
On March the 16th, 1802, Jefferson raised his pen and history broke through. From the Revolution's fire, where Washington called the fight, engineers at Bunker Hill stood ready through the night. French allies stormed Yorktown, turned the tide with skill and might. But peace disbanded the course till the nation felt the need to rebuild. Then the Peace Establishment Act was signed that fateful day. West Point became their home where future leaders learned the way. March 16, 1802. They founded the academy. Cadets and officers trained in math and strategy. Survey the roads and canals, clear the snags from the sea. Turn wilderness to progress, born of pure ingenuity. March 16, 1802. The castle on their shoulders still keeps the nation warm. SAOs, we never back down. March 16th, for marching band or two.
shamrocks in the sky, from Dublin streets to the Boston Bay. We're raising hell the Irish way. Leprechauns dancing, pots of gold in sight, but the real treasure's this crank tonight. Wear the green or get the pinch, lad. Luck of the Irish, feeling mad. Top of the morning, bottoms up tonight. St. Patrick's Day, we're getting tight. Shamrock shaking, whiskey flowing free. Aaron, go brag, come party with me. Hey, 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 raise your glass high. Hey, hey, to the emerald sky. Drink it down, let the good times roll. St. Patrick's Day, feet in the soul. No snakes in sight. Patrick chased him out, but we're slithering to the next pub about. Corned beef sizzling, cabbage on the plate, green beer spilling, tempting fate. Parade is marching, pipes are calling loud. We're the wild ones in the crowd. Pinch me if I'm dreaming, this luck's unreal, but the hangover's part of the deal. Top of the morning, bottoms up tonight. St. Patrick's Day, we're getting tight. Shamrock shaking, whiskey flowing free. Aaron, go brag, come party with me. Hey, 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 raise your glass high. Hey, hey, to the emerald sky. Drink it down, let the good times roll. St. Patrick's Day, feet in the soul. Drown the shamrock in your final dram. Toast to the saints and the sons of the land. From the old country to the new world shore. Irish blood forever, we roar for more. Top of the morning, bottoms up tonight. Hey, St. Patrick's Day, we're losing sight. Hey, shamrock shaking, whiskey flowing free. Aaron, go brag eternally. Hey, 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 raise your glass high. Hey, hey, never say die. Drink it down till the morning light. St. Patrick's Day, pure dynamite.
March the 18th day. Henry, Wells, and William Fargo made their play. New York to the Golden Shore, they set the wheels in motion. Express and banking, pure devotion. Gold rush fever burning, miners crying for a friend. They loaded up the coaches, let the journey begin. Dust and dream from Sutter's Mill to Frisco Bay. Stagecoaches thundering night and day, carrying the nuggets, letters, and the mail through the Sierra snow and the desert gale. They kept their word when the panic hit in 55. Stood tall and steady, kept the dream alive. Wells Fargo, rolling down the line. Stagecoaches flying, rain or shine. From the Missouri mud to the Pacific foam, they're bringing hope and bringing home. Fast as lightning, true as steel. Wells Fargo's got the wheel. Routes, Pony Express they claimed. Overland Empire never stayed the same. 66 consolidation, one big
mighty band. From the river to the ocean, they owned the land. Every trail they blazed, every promise kept. The West was open wide and the people slept. Wells Fargo, rolling down the line. Stagecoaches flying, rain or shine. From the Missouri mud to the Pacific foam, they're bringing hope and bringing home. Fast as lightning, true as steel. Wells Fargo's got the wheel. Wells Fargo, rolling down the line. Stagecoaches flying, rain or shine. Wells Fargo, rolling down the line. Stagecoaches flying, rain or shine. Wells Fargo, rolling down the line. Stagecoaches flying, rain or shine.
Off our brothers on the floor under Texas western skies. Kentucky rolled in #1, all pride. All white squad thinking they turned the tide, but the miners brought hard, fire in their veins. Time to break the chains, rewrite the game. Yeah. We took down the #1 seed, 72 to 65. That's the D. Barbie Joe Hill stealing quick as lightning strike. Dave Latin slam and sending shock through the night. Oh, miners, miners, oh, we claim the crown tonight. Ooh. Yes, sir. Halftime about 3:34 to 31. Latin threw it down, fierce message #1. Boston artists dropping shots, steady and true. Hill stole it twice, turned the fence to a breakthrough. Yeah, we took down the #1 seed, 72 to 65. That's the D. Bobby Joe Hill stealing quick as lightning strike. Dave Latin slam and sending shock through the night. Oh, miners, miners, oh, we claim the crown tonight. First all black fight to start and win it all. Change the game forever, answer the call. No more closed doors, no more wait and see. Texas Western miners set the future free. Yeah. We took down the #1 seed, 72 to 65. Destiny decree from El Paso to the Hall. Forever we ride. Texas Western miners, 1966 pride. Oh, miners, miners, oh, we claim the crown tonight. Ah!
1902. And the Dutch came to rule the West. Hey! 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 In the docks of Amsterdam, the merchants made a deal. 17 lords signed the charter, stamped it with their seal. They called it the VOC, the Company of the East. A monster born of money, half empire, half beast. They'd wage their wars for pepper, for nutmeg and for clove. From Batavia to Ceylon, across the seas they'd rove, with cannons on their galleons and soldiers in their hold. No king, no flag, no conscience, just the hunger after gold. Hee-ho, the VOC, she rules from sea to sea. The flag of Amsterdam flies where no man should be free. Hee-ho, the VOC, hey, hey. The spice roads are her own, a company of pirates on a gilded merchant throne. They cut the Portuguese loose and chased the English fleet. Took Jakarta by the throat and planted at her feet. Renamed her Batavia, the fortress in the east. And every ship that challenged them became a bloody feast. 4,700 ships across 200 years. 1 million men who sailed for her and drowned in their arrears. She'd hang you in a courthouse if she'd chain you to a mast. The greatest corporation that the world has ever passed. Hee-ho, the VOC, she rules from sea to sea. The flag of Amsterdam flies where no man should be free. Hee-ho, the VOC, the spice roads are her own, a company of pirates on a gilded merchant throne. She wasn't just a merchant, she was war and law and crown. She'd strike her very own coins before she'd let you down. She'd sign a treaty, break a tribe and call it open trade. The first multinational and the darkest ever made. But empires built on greed, my friend, will rot from deep inside. Corruption chewed her timbers and she sank beneath the tide. By 1799 the ledgers ran to red. The smugglers bled, her coffers dry, the shareholders fled. The Batavian Republic took her debts and her disgrace, and the greatest seaborne empire crumbled, vanished without trace. But the ghost ships still sail eastward. When the midnight storm blows through, you can hear the Lord 17 giving orders to their crew. Fill the hold with spices, boys, and never mind the cost. The VOC sails on tonight, a company of the lost. Heave-ho, the VOC, she ruled from sea to sea. The flag of Amsterdam flew where no man dared be free. Heave-ho, the VOC, the spice roads were her own, a company of pirates on a gilded merchant throne. VOC, VOC, 20 March 1602. The sea, don't forget what the merchants do. VOC, VOC.
March 21st, 2006. A kid at Odeo with a bag of tricks, SMS dreams and a 5-letter name. No vowels, no warning, nothing would be the same. Just setting up my Twitter, typed into the void, a short burst of nothing perfectly deployed. The bluebird was hatching from a podcasting wreck. 140
2007, the bird had learned to fly. A pound sign and a keyword lit up the midnight sky. Christmas Eve, I scratched a symbol on the wall of the feed, and suddenly a hashtag was exactly what we need. South by Southwest was electric, 60,000 strong. The whole crowd was tweeting every right and every wrong. The bluebird spread its feathers over silicone and sand. 140 characters held in the palm of your hand, and the world said, "What are you doing right now?" And we answered in chirps, and we figured out how to say everything, anything, nothing at all in the space of a text message before the curtain call. 140 characters to say what you mean, the loudest little limit that the internet had seen. A bluebird on the wire, a hashtag in the crowd. 140 characters, and we said it loud. And we said it loud. And $44 billion changed hands on an autumn day. A new name on the door, and the old bird flew away. They stripped the blue and feathers, left an X upon the wall. But somewhere in the echo you can still hear the call of every trending topic and every midnight thought, of every revolution 140 had wrought. You can rename the bluebird, you can change the frame, but you can't tweet out the fire that started this whole game. 140 characters to say what you mean, the loudest little limit that the internet had seen. A bluebird on the wire, a hashtag in the crowd. 140 characters. And we said it loud. And we said it loud. Just setting up my Twitter. Just setting up my Twitter. Just setting up my Twitter.
I was indigo fields before I learned my name, a nursery of flowers before the golfers came. Bobby Jones stood at my edge with Georgia on his tongue, said this old ground's been waiting, Lord, it won't wait long. Mackenzie laid my bones with careful loving hands, then left this world before he saw me where I stand. March came cold that Thursday morning, 1934. The radio crackled out to all who'd never heard before. I watched it all from my magnolias beneath my Carolina cherry tree. The azaleas burning pink in early springtime. I held my breath, I held history. First screen, first string, the legend learning how to breathe. First screen, first string, oh, what a thing it was to be. Then Horton Smith stepped up on 17. The crowd gone still as stone, 20 feet of Georgia grass between his ball and glory. Drew it back so slow, sent it home. I watched it all from my magnolia beneath my Carolina cherry trees. The azaleas burning pink in early springtime. I held my breath, I held history. First green, first dream, the legend learning how to breathe. First green, first dream. Oh, what a thing it was to be. Bobby walked my fairways like a man saying goodbye to the game that made him, to the fire in his eyes. Something in his soul said, no, this is where it starts. He didn't win the trophy, Lord, he won 1,000 hearts. March 22nd, write it down. The day a dream became a crown, and Mackenzie never saw it, the cathedral they built. But every blade of grass out here still carries what he filled. I hold it all inside my magnolias beneath my Carolina cherry trees. The azaleas still burn pink every April. I still hold my breath, I still hold the memory. First green, first dream, the legend never stopped to grieve. First green, first dream. Oh, what a thing it is to still be.
They call it peace, I call it rope. Silk around the throat of every hope. They smile and pour the wine while Boston bleeds, while my brothers fall to British steel and creed. March the 23rd, 1775, I stood inside that church and chose to fight alive. A room of frightened men still keeping warm in the comfort of their cowardice and doubt. But the north wind, God, the north wind carries out the sound of chains already being made. I can hear them on the plains, I'm not afraid. There's no treaty left to sign, no peace to keep, and a slave who calls himself a man's asleep. The war is inevitable, let it come, let it split the sky and silence every that a man without his freedom doesn't survive. I know not what course others may take, but I will not break. I will not break. The war is inevitable. Let it come, let it split the sky and silence every drum. Is life so sweet? Is peace so dear that you die on your knees just to keep living here? I press the blade against my chest. I'm not afraid. Give me liberty, or give me death, or give me death. Give me death, or give me death.
The stars were cold above the sound when 40 million gallons hit the ground. The whole scrape lion tore the night in two, and Prince William Sound turned black from blue. And no one came, and no one paid for everything they broke, everything they made. Blackwater rising, rolling through the reef. No one's gonna answer for this grief. The cameras came, the lawyers shook their hands, and the oil sank quietly into the land. Blackwater rising, Blackwater rising. The other's wrapped in oil and cold. 1,000 miles of coastline bought and sold. The fishermen stood watching from the shore. Men who build their lives don't fish there anymore. And no one came, and no one paid for everything they broke, everything they made. Blackwater rising, rolling through the reef. No one's gonna answer for this grief. The cameras came, the lawyers shook their hands, and the oil sank quietly into the land. Blackwater rising, Blackwater rising. They paid their fines and sailed on home, left the Dead Sea and a broken poem. The heron never came back to the bay. Some things don't get washed away. March the 24th, 1989. A tanker drew a black and crooked line across everything we said we'd never break, across everything we swore we'd never take. We took it anyway. We took it anyway. Blackwater through the reef. No one's gonna answer for this grief. The cameras came, the lawyers shook their hands, and the oil sank quietly into the land. Black water rising, black water rising.
They gathered at Brown Chapel, souls on fire, stepped out of Selma on a holy desire. The Edmund Pettus Bridge rose up ahead, but troopers met them there with boots and dread. Bloody Sunday broke on national screens. America finally saw what hatred means. They turned them back again. But you can't stop a people praying through their pain. Oh, they walk that road to glory, each step a verse in freedom story, heads held high through wind and rain. What was broken they reclaimed, singing low at first, then rising, every soul in that crowd climbing. Oh, they walk, Lord, they walk, Lord, they walk, Lord, they walk, all the way home. The cameras caught what Washington tried to hide. 25,000 strong on the other side. From all across this nation, people came to walk beside the ones who bore the pain. She sees their faces in the faded photographs, the old, the young, the ones who dare to ask, what kind of world do we intend to leave? What kind of love are we willing to believe? Oh, they walk that road to glory, each step a verse in freedom story, heads held high through wind and rain. What was broken they reclaim, singing low at first, then rising, every soul in that crowd climbing. Oh, they walk, Lord, they walk, Lord, they walk, Lord, they walk, all the way home. March the 25th, 1965. He stood before the Capitol and said, how long? Not long. How long? Not long. Because the arc bends, child. It bends toward the morning. And no darkness, no hatred, no war was ever worth the morning. Third time they crossed that bridge, the guard stood near. 54 miles down Highway 80, no more fear. From Selma's church to Montgomery's door, 25,000 voices, maybe more. They climbed those Capitol steps in Sunday best, worn down to the bone, but they never lost the rest. That deep down knowing, planted like a seed,
26th of March, 1839, at Henley on Thames, upon the River Thames so fine, Captain Edmund Gardiner stood in the town hall, proposed an annual regatta for one and all. Henley Royal Regatta, the very first day, boats upon the water, racing the old way from Temple Island upstream to Henley Bridge. A great day on the river for the town and the public. Down, head-to-head knockout races, strong and true, over 1 mile 550 yards, the old course they flew. A Henley Royal Regatta, the very first day, boats upon the water, racing the old way from Temple Island upstream to Henley Bridge. A great day on the river for the town and the public. Cup in 8 so grand, and the town challenge cup for the fours across the land. A single afternoon of racing, crowds on the shore. The regatta proved so popular they'd won 2 days more. Henley Royal Regatta, the very first day, boats upon the water, racing the old way from Temple Island upstream to Henley Bridge. A great day for the town and the public.
In 1849, the U.S. Army first came south into the territory won from Mexico's hands. The Apache had lived there for centuries before, across Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, their land. The government drew borders, sent settlers west to stay, built forts and pushed the Apache toward reservations far away. The raids and reprisals started slow, then caught like fire. 2 nations on a collision course, and neither would retire. 37 years of war across the desert floor, from 1849 to 1886 and more. The Apache fought to hold the land their fathers always knew. The 5,000 U.S. soldiers said that they were through. In 61, Lieutenant Bascom made his move near Apache Pass. Blamed Cochise for stolen cattle, held his family fast. Cochise had nothing to do with it, but couldn't walk away free. Bascom hanged his hostages, Cochise answered violently. Cochise and Mangus Colorados joined their forces then, swore to drive out every soldier, every settler, every man. Mangus Colorado surrendered in 63 under a flag of peace, but he was murdered in the night. The killing didn't cease. 37 years of war across the desert floor, from 1849 to 1886 and more. The Apache fought to hold the land their fathers always knew, but 5,000 U.S. soldiers said that they were through. Geronimo was the last one left that wouldn't sign the line. But Jericho was final warrior running out of time. General Miles put 5,000 troops into the field, and on March 27, 1886, he kneeled. Geronimo surrendered with 30 men and more, sent east to Florida as prisoners of war. The Apache wars were over, that's the date they marked the end. But nothing was returned to them, not the land or the dead. 37 years of war across the desert floor, from 1849 to 1886 and more. The Apache fought to hold the land their fathers always knew. March 27th closed the book, but it couldn't close a wound.
Unit 213 Mile Island, the Susquehanna River line, running at 97%. The reactor full of heat, a blockage in the filters, the beginning of defeat. Compressed air pushed through water, hit an instrument airline. The feed water pumps went offline at 4 a.m. on the dime. Each transfer dropped to nothing. The coolant temperature rose, the pressurizer surging, the chain reaction slows. The relief valve opened, it never closed again. 2,255 psi of strain, coolant pouring from the primary loop. Londonderry, Pennsylvania, locked in the news. Meltdown on the Susquehanna, March 28th. The worst nuclear accident in the United States. Control rods dropped by gravity. The chain reaction halted, but decay heat burned on relentlessly. The PORV was stuck wide open, draining coolant to the floor. The instrument said it closed, but the gauges showed no more. Block valve shut in the emergency lines. Operators couldn't say. One valve light covered by a maintenance tag, the other missed completely. The core began to overheat. The fuel rods started to fail. 45% of the core damage beyond the safety rail. The relief valve opened, it never closed again. 2,255 psi of strain, coolant pouring from the primary loop. Londonderry, Pennsylvania, locked in the news. Meltdown on the Susquehanna, March 28th. coolant accident left on the shelf. Design flaws in the control room, alarms are firing at once. No way to read the coolant level buried in the stunts. Radioactive gases released into the air. Radioactive iodine drifting, going where? INES level 5, an accident with wider consequence. Cleanup began in August '79. $1 billion spent. The relief valve opened, it never closed again. 2,255 PSI of strain. Coolant pouring from the primary loop. Londonderry, Pennsylvania, locked in the news. Meltdown on the Susquehanna, March 28. The worst nuclear accident in the United States. In 210 BC, an emperor prepared to die. Qin Shi Huang, the first of China, ordered warriors by his side. 700,000 workers built his tomb beneath the ground, at the foot of Mount Li in Shanxi, where no living soul was found. 3 pits dug 7 meters deep. The soldiers faced the east to guard against the conquered states, the emperor's final piece. Each figure standing life-size, ranked from soldier up to lord. Archers, cavalry, and generals, every rank of Qin's great horde. On March the 29th, 1974, farmers digging for a well found what had lain 2,000 years before. 8,000 soldiers, 130 chariots in the clay. The Terracotta army of Qin Shi Huang unearthed that day. Yang Zifa and his brothers and their neighbor Wang Puji were sinking down a well near Cheyenne when they made their discovery. 1.5 kilometers east of the great emperor's tomb, they struck the sculpted face of history, buried in the earth's red womb. No 2 faces were the same across those 8,000 frames. Each warrior painted once in vivid color, malachite and cinnabar and flame. But when exposed to Cheyenne's dry air, the lacquer curled and fell was all it took. The color lost its spell on March the 29th, 1974. Farmers digging for a well found what had lain 2,000 years before. 8,000 soldiers, 130 chariots in the clay. The Terracotta army of Qin Shi Huang unearthed that day. Pit 1 held more than 3,000 men. Pit 2, the cavalry would ride again. Pit 3, the command post officers and all. Pit 4 was never finished, left behind an empty hall. The tomb itself remains sealed to this day. Concerns over preservation keep the archaeologists away. 98 square kilometers, the necropolis below, the largest pottery figurine discovery the world will ever know. On March the 29th, 1974, farmers digging for a well found what had lain 2,000 years before. 8,000 soldiers, 130 chariots in the clay. The Terracotta army of Qin Shi Huang unearthed that day.
March 30th, 1971. 3 men opened a door in Seattle's morning sun. Pike Place Market, 1,000 square feet of space. Baldwin, Siegel, and Boker found their starting place. They met as students at the University of San Francisco. Coffee lovers with a plan and nowhere left to go but forward. They needed a name, so they opened up a book. Moby Dick was on the shelf, and that's all it took. Starbuck was the first mate sailing on the Pequod's boat, a nod to Seattle's maritime past, and they made their vow. The original logo showed the siren in her natural form. One employee ran the store while the partners kept their day jobs warm. Whole roasted beans, hot coffee, tea and spice. No cold drinks on the menu, just something warm and nice. From a single room in Seattle by the bay to 40,000 locations around the world today. It started on a Tuesday in the rain. March 30th, 1971 was the day. By 1987, the founders sold the chain. A new owner rebranded and expanded the name. By 1989, 46 stores filled the West. By 1992, they passed the public market test. Now 87 countries carry the siren's green, the biggest coffee house the world has ever seen. That first Pike Place store still opens every day. Tourists line the block to see where it all began that drinks on the wall, just the same address where 3 founders heard their call. 38,000 stores now circle the spinning earth, all of it tracing back to Seattle, and one morning's worth. Whole roasted beans, hot coffee, tea and spice. No cold drinks on the menu, just something warm and nice. From a single room in Seattle by the bay to 40,000 locations around the world today. It started on a Tuesday in the rain, March 30th, 1971 was the day. It was January 1887 in Paris, France. Gustave Eiffel broke the ground and gave the world a chance. 300 workers, iron beams, 2 years they would not yield. Rising from the Champ de Mars out in the open field. On March 31st, 1889, La Dame de Fer stood tall, the Iron Lady by design. 300 meters reaching to the sky, 984 feet high. The tallest structure in the world that day, Paris, France, on the 31st of March. It was built to mark a centennial, 1789. The French Revolution's 100th year, the World's Fair centerpiece and sign. Some critics called it an eyesore, said iron had no place, but Eiffel said it stood for industry and science's embrace. On March 31st, 1889, La Dame de Fer stood tall, the Iron Lady by design. 300 meters reaching to the sky, 984 feet high. The tallest structure in the world that day, Paris, France, on the 31st of March. It passed the Washington Monument in height. No structure on this earth had touched that height before. It held that record 41 long years, until New York's Chrysler Building rose in 1930. The Exposition Universal opened up its doors. 6 million came to see her shine on Paris' cobblestone floors. What once was meant to stand for just a temporary stay became the icon of a nation standing to this day. On March 31st, 1889, La Dame de Fer stood tall, the Iron Lady by design. 300 meters reaching to the sky, 984 feet high. The tallest that day.